What's up, guys? It's MamaDeadHead, and I am back with another reaction to Fear the Walking Dead. So, I'm sure you've noticed that this reaction is coming out later than my World Beyond reaction, hopefully around the same time. Unfortunately, the Premiere app fell short again for like the fifth week in a row. I'm putting Fear the Walking Dead up on time, which is midnight on Saturday Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, the only thing I can do is say that I'm sorry. At about 12:30, I decided it would be smart if I just went to bed, and I think that was the right call, because I think it was put up at like 5 a.m. Sometime after 3. So, yeah, and I hate that, and I'm sorry, but I needed to go to bed because of a long day Saturday and wanted to spend the middle portion of the day with my family, and we had something we had to attend. And so now I'm getting to it about the time it's actually airing live on TV. It's around 9 o'clock now. So I'm going to have this for you guys tonight. Obviously, you're watching it tonight. It might be like midnight, who knows, but I promise I'll have it out for you guys. I don't want it to be late, like Monday or anything. Which is not late, like that's when the reactor schedules it, and like that's when their subscribers and friends expect it. But I've been putting it out like directly after for a while, so it's really sad when I have to delay it. But World Beyond was amazing, and I've been told that this is even better, but I'm definitely going to reserve on that. I know that this has a lot of, or let's not use the word a lot of. I know that Virginia's in this, which I hope that she's in this a lot. I really want to see an episode with a lot of Virginia in it, because we haven't really got that. I know I'm literally looking at a picture of Luciana and her two minions. So I know that Luciana, Virginia, June, John, Sarah, and Wes are in this. I don't know if anybody else is in this. Maybe, again, for like a snippet, Morgan, maybe not. This seems like it might not have him in it, considering just all that's said in this. Who knows at this point. I love John and Luciana and Sarah and Wes a lot. So it definitely has the potential for being the best. It's just, I don't know. Like I said with World Beyond, I really want to reserve myself because I don't want to build it up too much in my head and it just like not live up to expectations like 10/16. I don't want that. I don't want that mindset again. So going into it more open-minded, but knowing that potentially it could be a good episode. So season 6, episode 6, which by the way, that means next week is the mid-season finale for this, since they didn't get all the post-production done for episode 8. It was going to be 8, but it's going to pick up with the other half of the season. So next week, episode 7, last one for now, mid-season finale. So this is called Bury Her Next to Jasper's Leg, and that's a wordy title there. And the synopsis is: a deadly explosion in the oil field sends June on a mission to save as many lives as possible, but an investigation by Virginia threatens to undermine June's work. Now, I saw the one sneak peek in the last reaction video that I did. I think, was it? No, I couldn't because they hadn't put it up yet. But this episode, I know that I haven't seen the opening minutes. I think that there's another teaser. I think normally they come out with like a teaser with a bunch of little moments in it, and then a teaser of one scene, and then the opening minutes. And I haven't watched the one scene or the opening minutes, but I've watched the one with like a bunch of little moments. I believe in that we saw that something in the oil field said the end is the beginning, which could possibly mean that group has like infiltrated the oil fields. So that's interesting in its own. And then bury her next to Jasper's leg. They did put that as a post on Twitter, probably Twitter and Instagram, with a cross saying Jasper's leg, and then a cross with like nobody at all written on it. And then I can't remember what the post actually said, but it was something like that's a little on the nose or something. Do I think anybody is going to die in this episode? I mean, if there's a grave, yes, but I'm going to assume that it's probably not anybody that we know, or at least not anybody big. Like, I doubt that it would be, it says her, so it can't be John and it can't be Wes. It would have to be Sarah, Luciana, or June, and honestly, I don't see that happening. I don't really see, I think that the mid-season finale, definitely somebody could go, but with episodes focusing mainly on like one person, I think it would be weird to have a death within that. Normally there's a build up to a death. Normally you get to see a lot of a character before they die. The only person that I would be very concerned about at this point would be Dwight, because he's been in 2, but I'm really not concerned for these ladies. Maybe I should be. Maybe I'm going into an episode with a massive death and I'm just woefully underprepared. But I don't know anything. That's really it. I didn't see anything. Well, I couldn't really be on Twitter a lot today anyway. I was mainly looking at Frog Lady art from Mandalorian. She's precious and I love her and I want to hug her and protect her and her little tadpole babies with her. Okay, that's a different conversation. But it's mainly what I was doing today. And then the person who plays Wes, Colby, I was tagged in something by Ezekiel Payton. Oh crap, I can't remember her handle. She is awesome. She's nice. She tagged me in a thing that was like, it's Wes Day. Like, yay, it's Wes Day. And I was like, yay, it's Uncle Colby Day. And he actually responded, and Uncle Colby is something that is from a video of his niece, obviously. She saw him on TV and got excited. I was like, it's Uncle Colby. So, like, now I always say Uncle Colby. I even asked him, I'm like, is it okay if we call you Uncle Colby? And he's like, yeah, sure. So, call him Uncle Colby now. He is precious and deserves the world. And I love Wes. So, I'm excited to see Wes, though I know that he is in, the only thing that we have seen from him in teasers is 2 seconds of, oh no, I don't like that. So, now, as far as all these people being in this episode, I don't know what the teaser is going to hold. I don't know what the last few seconds are going to hold, but that's kind of been the theme in these episodes, is that we get to see what is coming next and the characters that we're going to get to see next. And we haven't seen Wendell, and we haven't seen Skidmark, and we haven't seen Grace, obviously. I know that I left Grace out of like my last 2 videos whenever I was talking about the people left, and she's just a given. I want to throw that out there. She's like always in the very front of my mind. So yeah, I'm kind of assuming, I'm so worried that she's not going to be in 7 because they plan for her to be in the mid-season finale. But they did have a teaser on social media that was her, like, a lot of the characters got teasers, or like little itty bitty like 5-second teasers, and she had one that like showed her off her pregnant belly, and it was like, we all thought you were dead. So it kind of confirms that she does meet up with Morgan, even if it's not for like a long period of time. So I'm hoping that it's 7 because I don't want to wait. I'm so upset. At least show me like it in the sneak peek of the next one. And it looks like well, you know, we'll talk about that after. We'll talk about that after this episode. But yes, I am excited for this episode. I hope it is as good as everyone is saying that it is. And let's go ahead and get this reaction started, guys. No, Julian. Julian, you dropped my drink. What the heck? You had one job, Julian. Alright, what have you been... Oh, in the teaser, I thought that was Sarah. That is not Sarah.
What are you doing? No, you don't.
What? So it's a secret worth dying for? Sarah! Ah. Are they gonna put him out?
There. All right.
So then why give him the alcohol?
Okay.
Can't that... Well, I mean, I'm
Ready?
not a nurse, but I wouldn't be drinking before a surgery.
Finish this.
Well, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I genuinely don't think that's gonna happen. Ah! That was fast as fuck! Jesus fuck, he's angry asshole. His face is like so much more angry than normal. So CNL, that makes me so sad. I wish Polar Bear was here.
Because it gets us to the same place in the end.
Where's Wendell? Don't make me cry. I love Wendell with all my heart.
To Wendell.
This is how you do it.
I'm not going to save anyone by running.
If you find a different place, you could.
Me, you could save me.
That's a good person to say.
Wes, how many are still in there?
No!
Where you are?
Can they walk?
That's why they're still in there. We'll take the truck in to get them.
Wes can't walk. Yeah, I agree with John. It's definitely not going to be like as easy as she thinks it's going to be.
Walk.
Where's Wes? Where is Wes?
Over your bandages.
I'm on my way.
No! Technically speaking, Virginia is trying to protect the people by figuring out who is sabotaging things and writing the messages. So, is it out of malice? Yes, but
And you two are gonna help me figure it out.
he's just a painter. Fuck. Oh, God damn it.
We have to go.
Oh my God! How the fuck did they all die so quick? How did they all die and turn so fucking fast? How? Oh shit. Let's be real, Jude and Virginia should be dead and on fire right now. Because I feel like that entire place and like everything it rained oil on would be like Denzo. Did she just get bit? Why did she just get bit? What? No. Shit, no fucking way. Virginia just got fucking bit. She's been on the hand though. They can amputate that. We can't get too happy too quick.
We'll try harder. I'm goddamn bit. Goddamn it.
Me.
You ain't gonna help me. You.
Well, that's not gonna help anything, Virginia.
You can do it, right? With that.
No. No. Okay, I was about to say, girl, you fucking insane.
Give me the axe, June.
Nah.
Give me the axe.
No, we good. Kill her! You have a chance!
Are you there? Are you with me?
No!
You just gotta know when to put out to pasture.
Thank you. Are you really not gonna kill her?
What I want?
She's stable. Hot damn, you did it. Now let's get your teacher out here, June.
Wes is okay.
All because I wanted her to be safe.
Don't buy her
That's
shit,
all I
June!
wanted. What are you doing? What are you
Why? 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 I have 500 questions, and they're all why.
Yes. We're out of that now. That's not it. What is it?
Everyone back together. Everyone back together. If you save this fucking maniacal piece of shit, everyone better get back together.
Oh. She's the one that saved Jenny's life.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
Makes 3 of us.
4 of us.
Oh, shit. You can't trust her, June. Couldn't people die here today?
Fuck.
Our people. Or at least somebody who should have been one.
Wendell! Wendell! Now where the fuck is everybody else? It can't just be Wendell. I want everyone back together for saving that bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? I hate that this reunion is so tainted
Everybody's
right
gonna
now.
be clearing out soon.
They were after... So this other group is the reason why Virginia's always been a bitch forever?
Same as she did with me.
I could do this.
Fucking Christ. I'm like 2000% done right now. Like, John, baby, I love you so much. I'm very frustrated right now, and I want to go scream into my pillow. Alright, so I tried to look for a sneak peek that had, like, you know, multiple moments in it, and I couldn't find one for some reason, so I guess I'm gonna have to look on, like, social media or something later. But let's go ahead and talk about this episode. I don't know where to start. So it looks like the only people we have not seen are Grace and Skidmark. Unfortunately, it looks like this coming episode has Strand, Dakota, Charlie, Alicia. And, like, that could be, like, a banging episode, don't get me wrong. Love most of those characters aside from Charlie. But, like, I want to know where Grace is. And I want to know where Skidmark is. I don't want to have to wait, like, months on months on months for the back half of this season. I think they're filming again right now. So, who knows when it's going to be out. Because we don't even really know when the 6 episodes of season 10 are coming out for the main show. I have a lot of feelings about this episode. Do I think it's the best so far? No. Do I think it's the most frustrating so far? Most definitely. 100%. With certainty. Listen. Trying to, like, formulate thoughts here. Let me just go with the, like, non-obvious stuff first. I'm very glad that Sarah and Wendell are back together again. Love that. I love that Wes is safe. It's like one of my huge concerns going into this, because we get that shot of him, like, in stress, heavy stress. I'm sad that there was no Morgan in this. Pretty sad about that. I'm happy that there was John, though. Upset that John decided to go off on his own. But I get it, and I respect it. And I think maybe... I need to put this down before my ADHD just takes over and you guys just hear clicking the entire discussion. My stress is a bit alleviated with that, because I know that there is a certain shot in the San Diego Comic-Con trailer. I believe it's one of the big trailers that, like, shows a lot of points over the whole, 7 episodes. And there's a shot that shows John in the back of a truck with, like, this gate area killing walkers. Like, there's a whole bunch of walkers, and there is a person that is also in the back of the truck with him. And while I can't definitively say that it's Morgan, I can definitively say the clothes are exactly like Morgan. So, like, at the beginning of everything with the trailer, we wouldn't know that that was him, but going back and looking at it, it looks like it's him. Plus, we see John again, so we know that, like, this isn't just, like, John goes off on his own and we're never going to see John again. So that's definitely, obviously, a lot better than him dying. You know what I mean? Or, like, leaving it up in the air. So I'm hopeful that he will come back. John, while he is personally, like, really affected right now, he is very big on people. And I think that if, like, say Morgan could somehow get a message that he needs help, or, like, something of that nature, John would go running because John and Morgan are best friends. That's why I said, like, I'm low-key offended. I said in another reaction, I'm like low-key offended that Daniel was the first person to find Morgan. I was super happy. That's an amazing duo. I lost my mind. But, like, I really wanted it to be John and Morgan because of their history. Sarah, I'm intrigued on the fact that she was put with June. I wonder why Virginia had that happen. That's interesting. I guess we need to hop into the main thing. June and Virginia. I said that I wanted an episode with a lot of Virginia, and this actually did have a decent amount of Virginia. I'm happy about that. That's pretty dope. I was shocked, like really legitimately shocked that she got bit. But when I saw that it was on her hand, I was like, she's gonna make it out somehow. Pull a Merle something, you know what I mean? I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. I know that killing Virginia would not solve everything. There would still be a lot of things to go through. But there is no way that Virginia is the way she is with everyone and such a tyrant because of this other group. You can't be that naive to think that. Also, Virginia's not stupid. We have established this in like all of my reaction videos. She's not stupid. She can play up a situation. And she was trying to save her own ass and June bought that portion of it. Will this help? Big question mark. Going back to the June and Virginia bit, I don't think that it would be June that would kill Virginia anyway. I think that that would be Morgan. Not because he's my favorite character, but because she shot Morgan and sent a bounty hunter after Morgan. It would just make sense if it was either the other people that are after Virginia's people that kill her, or Morgan, or I mean someone that's had like more contact than June. I mean, like Morgan. I mean, like that's pretty much it. I can see maybe Strand pulling some like double crossing stuff, but I don't think that he is worthy of doing the deed. Considering Daniel was tortured, Daniel would be a great option. But anyway, that aside, could this be a great deal? Could Virginia turn her ways around, be a good person? Sure. Does this solve the problem? No! It doesn't. She runs her places a certain way, and what is she gonna do? Tell everyone to be like happy cupcake rainbow time all the time? Why? Like, and like, getting Wendell and Sarah back together, that was a great bit. I'm happy that that was included, but like, you have everything at your disposal and you ask for a hospital and Wendell. Not to downplay the importance of those, but you're not going to say, I want all my people back together? You're not going to say, I want some sort of freedom. I want like the highest level of living possible with my husband? Like, I get that she's a nurse and like saving lives is something that's incredibly important to her, but I think that for some reason that is like a really compromising thing for June. And I've said this before, I don't hate June. I'm not like totally against June. Well, I'm more against June now after this episode, but I don't hate her. I think she's doing what she perceives as the right thing. And everybody has their own right thing. But like, she can't be that naive. Like, I'm just so frustrated. like, she essentially chose this hospital over John. Not to say that John is right in wanting to leave, because I think that he is going to change his mind. But, like, you couldn't work out something. You couldn't talk a little bit longer. You had to go scouting right then. You saved Virginia, and if she was, like, talking some shit to you about staying, fucking murk her. Like, I'm just so beside myself on why the fuck. I don't know. That's so frustrating. Like I said, I think her being a nurse semi-compromises certain things about her. Like, her backstory is very tragic. I remember, like, really tearing up because she had a daughter that was, like, I think around Athena's age, and she went out to get antibiotics for her, and because of how long she took, her daughter turned and killed everybody in that camp. That's tragic. That's absolutely tragic. That's a horrible backstory. She runs away from, or wants to run away from Madison's group multiple times. She, like, is brought back, etc. Finally gets to where she's comfortable, and then everything goes down with the stadium, and she knows that the vultures did it. Like, regardless on if she thinks, you know, Alicia and everyone is dead, it's still the vultures' fault. And she still joins them to be a nurse. Like, knowing that they're not good people. Like, granted, I think the person mostly to blame as far as main group goes with vultures would be Charlie, because she started the whole scenario with them being taken advantage of because she finessed her way in there and screwed them over. But, like, at least she's sorry. Like, at least she's sorry. I just, like, I think that's the one thing that's, like, had a block for me with June, is, like, she's not supposed to be an anti-hero. She's supposed to be, like, a good guy, you know? And the fact that she joined the vultures after knowing what they did was just, to me, I didn't think she's a bad person, but I wouldn't exactly trust her, like, with my life, if that makes sense. Plus John just being an absolute puppy dog following her around and her leaving him certainly didn't help, though I know it was, like, to protect her own self. Again, like I say, I understand, but, like, I don't support it. And then, like, this is just, like you sold out the rest of the group for a hospital in Wendell. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be asking myself, why did she let Virginia live for, like, ever? Hopefully Virginia can be helpful in some way, but it's not gonna be all cupcakes and rainbows just because she did that. And June, to a degree, does have some plot armor, at least when it comes to Virginia, because of the fact that she's a nurse and she needs a nurse. But if we're talking about nurses and doctors in the apocalypse, you, like, just willingly gave up your plot armor there. So I don't know if that balances out to, like, a normal character amount of plot armor. I don't know. I'm frustrated. I'm just frustrated. Because I'm going to hop off and edit this and get it up as quick as I can for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And comment down below, what do you think? Like I said, I'm frustrated. And I just want to go, like, scream into my pillow. But I don't, like, hate anyone. It's not that serious. It's just, like, why? For the love of God, why? But yeah, comment down below, what do you think about this episode? Are you excited for the next episode, knowing that it is a mid-season finale? Not the original mid-season finale. Hopefully it measures up to be a mid-season finale. I don't know. Just comment what you think. in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. Bye, guys. When did you fall over, Julian?
What's up, everybody? Always think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. It's from MamaDeadHead, y'all. And always remember, I know what's happening and I know what's going on. And please, always nurture your inner spirit. Peace.